Hey guys, Red Panda Mining here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day this video. Okay, I may or may not have made a stupid purchase. I just bought 3 more of these Octaxe Hydro revision 3.1 model here. Okay, this is a Bitcoin miner, notably meant to lottery mine or solo mine Bitcoin, whatever term you guys want to use. And so I made a purchase in which I was like, okay, there's really only one reason as to why I bought them, and I'm gonna explain to you guys as to why I bought them. Well, I'll just say right now, I bought 3 more because I really liked the look of it. I know, right? The most stupidest reason ever. But my plan is to just put them all over my house because I just love how cool it looks when I'm looking at the infinity screens and the RGB fans and of course the Lily Ghost screen. And so I think this is a great conversation piece when I got friends and family coming over and whatnot. That's really the biggest reason as to why I got 3 more. You know what? Let me just quickly unbox all 3 so you'll see them on the table here in a snap. Okay. There we go. I unboxed all 4 of them or no, sorry, 3 of them. I already had one, which I did a video last week on. And right after I made that video, I contacted ASLMiner and I said, hey, I want to buy 3 more from you guys. And because I really like it and I just really like how they look. RGB, hydro, and it's got the Meanwhile power supply as well. So I'm confident in the power supply and in the unit itself, in which the chips were running really cool as well because of hydro, of course. I do have some reservations regarding the radiator and the hoses, like long term, if that's gonna bode well, especially when hydro is running 24/7. Water, depending on how hot it is and depending on your ambient temperature, everything could get heat soaked over time, but truly depends on how your cooling is, which a lot of the cooling is being sucked in. There are 2 120 mil fans for the rads, 2 rads here, 120 mil rads, that are blowing into the back of the Octaxe. So I do feel a little bit of heat here, but it's also kind of cool air as well, cooling the back of the Octaxe. But when we did that review, you guys saw the temperatures of the chips and whatnot. They were, under 65, 60 degrees Celsius. So it was performing quite well. Where I live, well, it's summertime right now, so might not be the best time to run these. And right now where I'm recording, it's about 81 Fahrenheit. And so this thing is actually pulling about 338 watts right now. So the last time I recorded the video, my ambient temperature was about 72, 74 Fahrenheit. So I was actually using a lot less power, I think like 290 watts. But now that it's a hotter day, now that it's summer, it's a hot day when I'm recording this, the power supply, the Meanwhile power supply is utilizing a bit more power. Stay tuned. I am going to test out this cryptomachine.shop this breakout board, okay, that has the 6 XT60 plugs. So all of these Octaxes that I have here, the Hydro models, they all have the XT60 plug here. So I am going to test out I think I have a 1500 watt HP server PSU, Platinum PSU, and then I'm going to put all 4 of these onto utilizing this breakout board here. Looks pretty sick here. But long term, I'm planning on running them all separately on their given, Meanwhile power supply. So yeah, there's 2 power supplies here for these 2, and then I have the other one for this guy here. So let me just quickly test these, make sure they work. I'm gonna turn them all on, and so I'll give you guys an update right after I turn them on. So give me a sec after today's video sponsor.
Are you tired of jumping between mining pools, swapping wallets, or even dealing with complicated payouts? Check out PowerPool.io. PowerPool has the top mining algorithms such as SHA-256, Script, EagleSong, X11, K-Heavy-Hash, and even ETC-Hash. And just recently, they added Zcash, letting you mine while optionally converting rewards into Bitcoin, USDC, or other supported coins. PowerPool helps you avoid holding volatile altcoin balances and simplifies treasury management, especially useful for mining farms or anyone tracking taxes and cash flow. Personally, over the past couple months, I've pointed all of my ASIC mining hardware to PowerPool, and I I have found it to be the most profitable and honest when it comes to their auto conversions and adjustable payout options. If your goal is hash first, settlement later in BTC or stablecoins, PowerPool makes that workflow easy. Don't take my word for it. Test it yourself and sign up today using referral code RPM for 0.5% pool fees from their normal 1% pool fee structure for more coins in your wallet. Check out powerpool.io, link below.
All right, they are all on and connected. Oh, I gotta remove the plastic on all these guys. Let's do it. So this one is doing 13.8 terahash. This is the first one I got. This one's also doing 13.8, oh, 13.7. This one's getting 13.8 as well. And I am solo mining to my own public pool instance, or Umbrel, using public pool. And oh, this one didn't have a cover. Okay. Then the last one here, the fourth one, is 13.8 as well. So yeah, good thing about these is that they were mining straight away to the pool, so the hash rate didn't have to spool up or anything. Worked instantly, which is really nice about this. I guess it has one of the latest firmwares, open source Axe software, which is really nice. Actually, I noticed one thing. The 3 new models that I got in are actually a little bit different than the first one. I don't know why, but the heatsink here, okay, on the VRM is different than the other 3. The other 3 have this lined heatsink here. I don't know if these are better, but you can see there, right? These 3 have the line heatsink on the VRM. This one has like a, I don't know, just different heat sinks, okay? So, interesting. And then I noticed that the branding is Bit Solo Player, okay, on the first Octaxe Hydro I got, but the other 3 have this branding. It says ASLMiner, okay? ASLMiner at the bottom there. So it's not Bit Solo Player, it has the OSMU, the Open Source Miners United, I guess the, I don't know, patent or license or whatever you want to call it. And but anyways, yeah, otherwise it looks the same generally. I just noticed the different heatsink here, and yeah, and the different branding word at the bottom. So wonder if that's a different brand or a different manufacturer. But they're all working, don't have any issue. They all have the Meanwell power supplies, which is great. So let's just get into, okay, you guys are probably scratching your head, Red Panda, why the heck? Why did you purchase 3 more of these Octaxe Hydros? Well, okay, biggest reason, again, I said it in the beginning already, is because I like how they look. I love the RGB, I love the infinity screens, I love that they have Hydro and all that stuff. So it looks really cool. Once I spread these out around my house, it'll look cool. And so they take anywhere between 290 to like 330 watts. And so depending on the environment. And I know the biggest thing you guys are gonna say, Red Panda, you spent about $420 each. So your dollar per hash or even your efficiency is not great on these. And it's not. On this one, when I did the test, my efficiency was about between 19 and 20 or 21 watt per hash. So it's, they're using the BM1370 chip, and so it's, including all the power, all the, ancillary power from everything else, it makes it not as efficient as, like, let's say, I don't know, maybe an Avalon Q. Okay, this is one thing a lot of people are gonna ask, Repenta, why didn't you just run Avalon Qs in your house? Well, right now it's summer. And yeah, I actually turned off all these big ones because the lowest power on an Avalon Q on eco mode is using like 850 watts. So that's too hot, and I can't have that right now during summertime heating my house right now because it's already summer, it's already too hot. And I wasn't willing to run these downstairs in my basement where I have my other big boy miners. So yeah, I'm currently, as most of you know, I traded out most of my Avalon Qs for GPUs, graphics cards. Anyway, this takes about, on the lowest mode, eco mode, is about 850 watts. So each of these guys are between like 300 to 340 watts. So it's not gonna heat up a room, that drastic, unlike, an Avalon Q or something like that. So I'm willing to have these guys all around my house and just do it that way. So collectively, I think 13.8 terahash times 4 would be what, 52, 55 terahash or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna utilize what, 1200 watts to achieve pretty much the same hash rate on eco mode as an Avalon Q, just to come to think of it. 55 terahash at 850 watts. Yeah, so the Avalon Q is obviously a lot more efficient than these four combined. But it's just the point of, you know, again, I like it because it looks cool. I can have 4 of these all around my house, and you know, I'm not gonna heat up one of the rooms too drastically like an Avalon Q would. Now, that's just a reason that fits for my situation. It may not necessarily fit for your guys' situation. So whatever you guys see that I'm doing here, don't do what I do, because this is something that, you know, again, I think this looks really cool, and when I have friends and family come over and all that kind of stuff, I can show them. They'll be like, oh, what's this? And then that's how, you know, the conversation of, you know, getting into maybe get Bitcoin mining, they probably won't, but just, you know, talking about it and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. If you guys made it to this far in the video, please comment down below just your thoughts of my my little journey here of buying these 3. And I'm going to do a 2 petahash for 2 hours brains hash power giveaway. So just comment down below just your thoughts, and if you made it this far in the video, for the loyal viewers, followers of the Red Panda Mining channel, for you guys watching my videos day in and day out, I appreciate you guys. So anyway, yeah, is this cool or what? These 4? Okay, so the next video I'm gonna do on these is gonna be with the Crypto Machine Shop breakout board here. So the biggest reason as to why maybe some people want to use this is to eke out a bit more power supply efficiency, because the server power supplies that are utilized with this breakout board, okay, so it hooks into here, those power supplies are going to be more efficient than, let's say, maybe a Meanwell power supply. I don't think this is platinum rated, so maybe gold rated, but the platinum rated HP server PSUs that I'm going to try on this is going to be eke out a bit more efficiency. So that's my plan for the next video. If you guys want to see that, stay tuned. But this video, it was just for me to showcase to you guys. I got these 4 Hydro Octaxes. Oh, that's so cool. I just love looking at them. So I'm gonna put one in my kitchen, gonna have one in my living room, gonna have one in, I have another, this room here, that's gonna stay here, one of them's gonna stay here, and then another one's gonna go upstairs, another area. So yeah, all over the house, and yeah, I think it'll look sweet. I think these are really cool aesthetically, but in terms of, like, yeah, again, the efficiency on them, they're not great, right? They're not great, but I think anything below like 500 watts, anyone that's running one of these in your house, just one, you know, don't go out and buy 4 of them like I did. And I guess, you know, in a way that I've increased my chances of hitting a Bitcoin block. Am I gonna hit a Bitcoin block? Probably not. Actually, someone hit a Bitcoin block with a freaking Bitaxe recently, so congrats to that guy. 1.2 terahash, and I got 55 terahash here collectively on these four miners here. So we'll see if I hit a block with these 4, but probably not. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts, and again, for the comment down below for the 2 petahash for 2 hours. If you guys are interested in one of these, check out aslminer.com, link down below. I believe I've seen about more than 50 people have ordered one of these things from aslminer.com. So ASLMiner, thanks you guys for purchasing these. They had a really good price on them, $420 shipped for the Octaxe Hydro. Link down below, use code RPM for another 30 bucks off if you're interested. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Again, let me know your thoughts for the petahash giveaway. Have a good one, and peace out. Peace out, peace out. 13.7, 13.8, 13.8, 13.8, yeah, oh yeah, looks good. Solo mining to my own node, Octaxe Hydro 01, 02, 03, 04. Yep, they all show up to my local node here. Perfect, perfect.
Still storing your crypto on exchanges? That's risky. This is the Red Panda Tangem card. Simple, secure, and built for real self-custody. No seed phrases, no complicated setups. Just tap your card, manage your crypto, and you're in control instantly. Secure chip technology keeps your assets protected, even offline. I've tested a lot of hardware wallets, and this is by far one of the easiest ways to get started. If you want true ownership of your crypto, check out the Red Panda Tangem card below. Simple, secure, self-custody. Use code RPM for another 10% off. Link in the video description below.